Hello?
Merry Christmas! It's almost time, dear.
I know. I'm busy at the workshop getting ready. What do you want?
Hey, don't get frosty with me.
Sorry.
I'm busy too, you know.
I know you are. I'm sorry. What do you want, dearie?
Well, like I said, I've been busy too, and I've just finished something very important.
Did you check the list again for me?
No. That's your job to check it twice.
Yes, I know. I'm almost done. Oh, I know. You pulled that splinter out from Blitzen's hook, haven't you?
I did that last week.
Oh, right. Well, what have you done then?
Close your eyes.
All right.
Okay, open your eyes.
Oh, of course! My lucky Christmas shorts. You've gotten them ready for my big trip.
That's right. Just like you like them too. Can't have the big guy traveling all over the world in one night without his special Christmas shorts.
Thank you, my sugar plum. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, dearie. And I know just how you like them.
You do?
I do.
Warm and fuzzy.
Comfort and joy.
And you ironed them just the way I like?
I did.
Wash them in eggnog and peppermint just the way I like?
Yes, how could I forget?
And a little dash of cinnamon spice to make them nice?
Yes. Nice and Christmassy, just like you like them.
Oh, Mrs. Claus, you take such good care of your Santa. What would Christmas be without my warm and fuzzy Christmas shorts? And what would Christmas be without you?
Oh, hush. You come in from the workshop and get your shorts on. It's almost time for Christmas.
Oh, yes. I guess I've lost track of time. Pardon me, folks. I've got to go change into my, well, you know. And you should probably get your Christmas shorts on too. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
To the most honorable Father Christmas, it is my esteemed pleasure to be able to reach out to you with this video, and I hope it finds you well. I can only imagine you are very busy this time of year, with all your last-minute preparations and so forth. Still, I hope you may find your time in your schedule to consider this Christmas request. After all, I've given my full attention on being on my very best behavior this year. There was that one night I stayed up past my bedtime reading, and I sincerely hope that can be forgiven. It was only once, and I regretted it terribly as I felt horrible the next day. Similarly, I've done all my chores as required by my parents, save for that one day in November when I fell ill and could not get out of bed or even do school. Mother and father had to do my chores that day. I hope that can be forgiven, considering my sorry state that day. Finally, I made top scores in all my classes this year, except for physical education, where I still struggle, but I've always tried my best. I hope that being on top of my class for all my other studies will suffice for the situation. If those couple of mishaps may be forgiven, and if I remain on your nice list, I would very much like to make a simple request this Christmas. If it pleases you, I would very much like a Shirley Smiles a Lot doll with a red velvet dress and silver slippers. Yours truly, Victoria. P.S. I forgot to send a thank you note to Aunt Sherry in a timely manner, but she didn't seem to mind that it arrived late and was most gracious to have heard from me at all. However, I recognize my tardiness on this endeavor and hope that this too can be overlooked.
Merry Christmas, y'all! I'm Crazy Hank of Crazy Hank's Used Christmas Trees, where the deals on used Christmas trees are crazy! Our used Christmas tree lots are so full this Christmas, we're practically giving them away! Just look at this 2015 model. Would you look at all those needles? Just spruce it up with a little bit of green spray paint and be sure not to shake it too much and it's practically like new. And for the low, no haggle price of $5, it could be yours. Oh, next we have a real wonder. A 2015 model that still has all of its branches. Can you believe that? She ain't no clunker, that's for sure. Just throw some tinsel and popcorn strings on this bad boy, and you have a real conversation piece for your living room this Christmas. But just keep it away from the candles, you know? Because, whoosh. But anyways, for the low, no haggle price of $2, this baby could be yours. And here we have a real classic. You're searching for the days of yore this Christmas. This here's the tree for you folks. This all-purpose 2010 model is practically firewood. And yeah, you could probably chop it up and throw it in the fireplace, but who would do that? Who could do that to such a classic? This is practically Charlie Brown's Christmas tree begging to be on display in your living room. And it could be yours for just 50 cents. Just 50 cents. But wait, there's more. If you come in this weekend, we have a special offer. Tell him Crazy Hank sent you. And we'll throw in a box of matches absolutely free. So come on down to Hank's used Christmas trees, where the deals are literally on fire.
Hey, big guy. Merry Christmas. Did you feed the reindeer? Are they ready for the big trip? I want to meet Blitzen one of these days. He's my favorite. He's so awesome. Did you know his name means lightning flash? Well, you probably did. You named him after all. Anyway, he's my favorite because he's so fast and quick. I mean, Rudolph is so overrated. No offense, pal, but I get he's a part of the team and all. Seriously? I'm so tired of hearing about him. Anyway, I'm gonna lay this out straight for you. I haven't been on the best behavior this year, and I'm probably getting close to hitting your naughty list. I know, I know, but I'm trying. And man, a lump of coal would really kill the Christmas spirit. If you know what I mean. Totally lame. I'm really sorry for everything. I'll try harder next year. I think I've been good enough, at least, to get that iPhone 12 I've been hoping for. Yeah, my dad hates Apple, but they're so cool, dude. And if it's no trouble, I've got a couple of video games on my list too. Deadly Kill 6, Zombie Apocalypse, Ultimate Deer Hunter. Don't worry, no reindeer to hunt in that one, only regular deer. Also, Fear House, Death Sport 2. Oh, and also the new Pokemon. Keep it real, Claus. And you better watch out. I'm going to be up late this year. I'm going to catch you. And when I do, I hope you'll introduce me to Blitzen. Your pal, John.
Direct from North Pole Studios, this is Christmas Quiz. And now, please welcome our host, Hope Winters.
Hello and Merry Christmas. Welcome to a special edition of Christmas Quiz. Today we have some special celebrity guests playing with us. Our first guest is our youngest competitor ever. Please welcome Tiny Tim. Tell us, Tim, what do you want most for Christmas this year?
Well, I would wish for God to bless us, everyone.
Oh, such a sweet boy. And next we have a very dark and mysterious guest. Please give it up for the ghost of Christmas yet to come. Tell us about yourself, Ghost. Ah, yes. Well, let's get on with it then. Not much for words, that one. And now, our final guest, Ebenezer Scrooge. And what can you tell the audience?
Ah, humbug.
Oh, very well. Let's just start the show. Today's categories are Christmas traditions, Christmas wishes, Christmas rhyme time, All I Want for Christmas, and finally, A Christmas Carol. Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come, you won the toss, so you pick our first category. Okay, Christmas traditions for 100. This is traditionally put in the stockings for those who have been naughty.
Money!
Sorry, Mr. Scrooge, that's incorrect. And you didn't answer it in question form, so that's negative $100.
What?
Incorrect responses result in money loss.
I'm beginning to hate this game already.
What is coal?
That is correct.
Yes. Okay, let's do A Christmas Carol for $300.
This carol, the origins of which are unknown, became popular in the early 19th century England. Finish the lyric. We wish you a...
What is $1 million?
Sorry, that's incorrect.
$1 billion!
Still not right.
What? Who wouldn't want $1 billion? Ugh.
What is A Merry Christmas?
That is correct.
Every idiot who goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled in his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly through his heart. He really should.
Okay. Then Tiny Tim, you have control of the board.
I'll take A Christmas Carol for $400, please and thank you.
This Christmas carol was written in Austria in 1818 by the youngest priest, Father Joseph Moore. Yes, Ghost? That is correct. Ghost, Silent Night.
But he didn't even say anything!
Okay, Ghost, pick our next category.
This game is rigged.
Okay, All I Want for Christmas for $100. This Christmas song was popular with youngsters losing their baby teeth. Begins with All I Want for Christmas is...
Parents who can afford a decent dentist.
Sorry, that is incorrect.
What do you know anyway?
And you didn't answer in the form of a question again.
What are my two front teeth?
Correct.
I'll take Christmas Rhyme Time for $100.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la.
What is ba 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 ba? Aha! I got one.
I'm sorry, but that's incorrect.
Ba rhymes with la.
Yes, but I wasn't finished. Tiny Tim?
What is Jolly?
Correct.
I'll take A Christmas Carol for $200, please.
A famous character in Dickens' A Christmas Carol often says this word that is also used to describe the Wizard of Oz. Yes, Ghost?
What are you pointing at? Humbug.
Humbug is correct. That's $400 to Ghost, who has control of the board when we come back.
No! I said that! That was my answer!
I'm sorry, but you didn't even buzz in.
Humbug!
We'll be right back after these words from our sponsors.
Dear Mr. Kringle, first of all, Heather started it. Yeah, I know. I didn't help things at all, and it's true that I made it all even worse, but it's important to remember that she started it, and she misunderstood everything I said. If you remember, and I'm sure you do, because you see us when we're sleeping and awake and all that stuff, but if you remember, Heather said that, Missy said that, Molly said that I didn't like the costume she wore to the Halloween party, but that is not true. If you remember the Halloween party, and I'm sure you do, what I really said was, oh, look at what she's wearing. It was an innocent observation, and that's all it was. I wasn't judging what she wore, and besides, how can I help that she decided to dress up as a pig on Halloween? But I guess Heather was sensitive about it because I got back to her and then she was very mad at me. She said that her feelings were hurt because I thought she was a pig. But I don't think that at all. And so I said, no, I'm not saying that you are a pig, Heather, but that you were a pig at the party. And well, then she got even madder. And now we're not friends anymore. And Missy won't even talk to me. At least I still have Molly. I don't know what to do, Santa, but I really wish that your Christmas gift to me would be to somehow let Heather and Missy be my friends again. I didn't ever mean for this to happen. Sincerely, Julie.
And now, clap along to a Christmas rap.
Hey.
Hey, y'all ready to wrap some Christmas?
Here we go!
Yo! It was the night before Christmas.
When all up in the house,
Not a creature was spinning.
Not even dead mouse!
The kicks were all up, hung by the chimney with care.
in hopes that the big guy would soon be there.
And the kids were asleep, all snug in their cribs.
As visions of Benjamin parted in their heads.
And Ma in her jammies.
And I in my vest.
He dropped it like it's hot, like a warm winter's rest.
Talking about sleep, yo!
Yeah, for sleep, yo!
When out of the blue,
There arose such a clatter.
I jumped out of bed.
See what was the matter?
when what to my wondering eyes should appear,
But a little bitty sleigh.
And a tiny reindeer.
There was a little old driver so jiggy and quick.
I knew right then and there.
It must be Saint Nick.
Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, and Vixen.
On Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, and Blitzen.
To the top of the roof, to the top of the wall.
Now dash away all.
As I gathered my head and was turning around.
Down the chimney next Nicholas came with a bound.
He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot.
And his threads were all covered with ashes and soot.
His face was real fly and his round little belly.
Look when he wrapped like a big bowl of jelly.
He laid down a rhyme and went straight to his work.
And he loaded up the stockings and turned with a smirk.
And with a quick little look and a twist of the snout.
He gave up a nod and the chimney rolled out.
And I heard him proclaim as he flew out of sight.
Merry Christmas to all.
And to all a good night.
Good evening. I'm Hal Holiday.
And I'm Gal Gumdrop, and this is North Pole News.
And if you see it here,
You know it's true.
for our first story, candy cane prices are through the roof. Here with the report is our lead business anchor, Price Fairley. What can you tell us, Price?
Well, it doesn't look good this year for candy cane consumers.
And why is that?
It seems there are a lot of factors at play here, Gal. First, there was the devastating wildfire in the peppermint forest, as I'm sure you remember from our earlier reporting.
Oh, yes. The minty fresh smell was in the air for days.
That's right, Gal. And as we learned in our continuing coverage, many peppermint loggers found themselves suddenly out of work. On top of that, we're now seeing the further results of the fire, as there's a critical shortage of peppermint. And with peppermint in such high demand during this busy holiday season, suppliers can't keep up. So as a result, we're seeing peppermint-flavored candy canes at record prices never seen before.
And what are consumers doing to adjust to the high prices, Price?
Well, as you can imagine, wealthier consumers are still buying the traditional peppermint canes, even at the higher prices, but those of little means are having to turn to other candy cane alternatives, such as bubblegum and grape flavors.
Oh, what a shame.
What a shame indeed. As you can imagine, this is also having effects on other markets that rely heavily on peppermint flavoring, such as the hot cocoa and the chocolate peppermint bark markets.
Oh my. Well, keep us informed on this ongoing consumer news story, Price. Next up, we now know the cause of the early morning traffic issue.
That's right, Hal. Early this morning, there was a sleigh accident involving a distributor for Santa's workshop. Here to tell us more about it is the driver of the sleigh. Miss Hap, what can you tell us about this incident? Miss Hap?
Well, it was a foggy morning today.
As reported here first by our First Alert Action Weather Team.
Yes, of course. And I should have known better than to keep on in all the fog and without a red-nosed reindeer to lead my team, but it's almost Christmas.
It is indeed.
And so I just had to get all those gadgets and gizmos to Santa's workshop in time for the last-minute rush.
Of course. Who would blame you?
Well, anyway, with the fog and all and no visibility, I plumb ran into a doggone snowbank and backed up the North Pole Expressway all the way from here to none of it.
But were you able to make your delivery on time?
Oh, sure. I was helped out by a kindly abominable snowman who pulled my sleigh out of the snowbank and got me on the road again. Those gadgets and gizmos got to Santa still in time for his elves to finish up those last-minute wishes.
Did I hear you correctly? It was an abominable snowman who came to your rescue?
Yep. Turns out those abominable snowmen aren't so bad after all. Quite handy in a bind, if you ask me.
So there you have it, folks. The abominable snowman isn't so abominable. But now we're getting some breaking news from our newsroom. No, correct that. This breaking news comes from our mailroom.
Joining us now is Joy Everlast to give us the details.
Yes, it seems we received a letter in our newsroom here at NPN that needs immediate attention. Virginia from Kentucky writes,
Dear North Pole News, my name is Virginia and I'm 12 years old. I'm writing you today because I'm very distressed. You see, I've been looking for Christmas spirit this year and I just can't find it anywhere. Dad is so busy with work and we haven't been able to spend much time together during the holiday season. Ever since my mom died, we haven't baked cookies or even decorated the house. My best friend Heather also says she's too busy to think about Christmas this year because she has dance recitals and piano lessons and tutoring on top of all her chores and homework. When we're driving to school, I see parking lots full of the shopping malls, and I imagine that people are happily buying gifts for their loved ones. But I see news stories of people at the mall fighting over TVs and arguing over the best deals. Sometimes they get really mean and nasty. Some of them aren't even violent. Sometimes I think they're just shopping for themselves and not for others. It just seems so empty and dark. Also, there's a new boy in our class. His name is Tom. I've talked to him for the first time the other day. I asked him what he wants for Christmas, and he got mad at me. My friend Jill says he did the same thing to her. I guess her mom told her that he doesn't get many presents at Christmas because his family's poor. He certainly doesn't seem to have Christmas spirit. I can't blame him. I've tried so hard to find it myself this year and I can't. I asked my dad who I should ask if I have a very important question, and he said I should ask the news people. Like he always says, if you see it on the news, it must be so. So that is why I'm writing this letter to you. Please tell me the truth. Is there really such thing as Christmas spirit anymore? I began to think we really don't believe in it at all. I want to still believe that Christmas spirit really exists. But I'm starting to think it's all pretend and that no one cares about it anymore. Sincerely, Virginia.
Virginia, thank you for writing to our station. We here at North Pole News understand your concerns about this very important issue. And as Santa's #1 news source, we can confidently say that yes, Virginia, Christmas spirit does exist. But it's sometimes harder for us to find these days. So many people have been affected by the busyness of a busy age. They do not have time or make time for what really counts. They think about nothing that is more important than money or getting ahead. But how foolish is that? Isn't that so, Hal?
That's correct, Gal. People are very busy these days, and there are many things we end up taking for granted because of that. But the important things in life should never be ignored. Things like love and joy. Things like singing songs and baking cookies.
Things like family and tradition and the spirit of giving to others.
And making time for others and making new memories with them.
It's those big things and also those little things in life that matter most, especially this time of year. So that's why we here at North Pole News strive to bring you the stories to remind you of the reason for the season. For instance, Mitch, roll the tape. And here's a live look at Atlanta, Georgia.
Tis the season to be jolly.
And here's a live look from Boise, Idaho.
I made a Christmas card for you, Jane.
You made this?
Yeah, it isn't much. Some construction paper and some glitter, but...
No, I love it. Thank you. Merry Christmas, Jane. Love your BFF forever, Joe. I love it. And did you get my present for you?
Just this morning. No way! I love these things.
And here's Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh no, the sugar cookies. I've ruined them.
That's okay, Mom. It just means we get to make some more together.
And here's another live look from a Walgreens store in Lincoln, Nebraska.
That'll be $20.11.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Never mind.
No, wait.
But I don't have enough.
How much do you have?
I only have $4.85.
Actually, there seems to be something wrong with this machine. $4.85, you said?
Yes, ma'am.
That's just enough.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Daddy will be so happy when he sees this gift.
And hey, take a candy bar for yourself. Any candy bar you want.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Merry Christmas, ma'am.
Christmas to you as well.
Or look at this live footage from South Haven, Michigan.
Hey there. Are you okay?
I
know. Come with me. I know a place where you can stay tonight and be nice and warm.
So as you can see, yes, Virginia, there's lots of Christmas spirit.
There's joy and kindness and love.
There's charity and tradition.
Even if it is sometimes hard to see it or feel it, the Christmas spirit remains to this day.
And if you are having a hard time finding it in yourself,
you can always be the spark to ignite it.
By loving.
And giving.
By helping.
Or sharing.
By remembering.
And believing.
And singing.
Deck the hall with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Joe the ancient Yuletide carol, la 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 la.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
Merry Christmas, loves.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Have a good Hanukkah.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays from the Cedar family.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.